Alright, today we're going to talk about whole number estimation. And the first thing we're going to do is round. And so I got two numbers there, 15,823. I'm going to round to the number that's underlined. So this 5 is underlined, so we're going to look at the number that comes before it. So the 5 looks at the 8 and says, if it's 5 or greater, then it rounds up. If it's less than 5, it stays the same. So 8 is greater than 5, so 5 is going to round up. So I'm going to round that up to 16,000, and everything else becomes zeros. Next, I got 167,122, so I want to round to that hundreds place. So 1 looks at the 2, 2 is not 5 or greater, so it's going to stay the same. So I'm going to have 167,001, and then everything else becomes a 0. Alright, next we're going to use compatible numbers to estimate an answer. So again, we're just going to round these. Now, compatible doesn't always mean you follow rounding rules. Compatible means you estimate the numbers to be something close that's a friendly number to work with. So 68 times 18, well 68 is pretty close to 70, so I'm going to round that to 70. And 18 is pretty close to 20, so I'm going to round that to 20. So now I just have 70 times 20. 7 times 2 is 14, and then add the 0 from the 70 and the 0 from the 20, and my estimation would be about 1,400. Next, I got 5,100 divided by 258. So again, I'm just going to use some compatible numbers here. So 5,100, that's pretty close to 5,000. Divided by 258, it's close enough to 250, so we'll use 250 in this case. So if I look at that, 250 will go into 500 twice, and then there's 1 0 left over, so it would be 20. So compatible numbers are just a way to make your math a little bit easier to get an estimate if all you need to do is get close. Alright, next we're going to round to the nearest hundred, then add. So I got 4,236. So the hundreds place is the 2 looks at the 3. 3 tells it to stay the same, so it's going to be 4,200. And then 589, so the 5 looks at the 8. 8 is 5 or greater, so it tells it to round up, so that would be a 6. So I got 600, 4,200 plus 600 would be 4,800. Next I got 765 plus 93. So the 7 looks at the 6. It's greater than 5, so it tells it to round up. So that would be 800 plus, well 93 doesn't have a hundreds place, but you can think of a 0 there. 0 looks at the 9, 9 says to round up. So that would be 100. So 800 plus 900 plus 100 would be 900.